Hello, everyone. Today I want to talk about an interesting topic which I came across on MIT Technology Review, and it was an article, a short article with this title: What's Changed Since the Pause AI Letter 6 months ago? So, about 6 months ago, some of the people in tech industry they signed a letter which was prepared by Future of Life Institute, and they asked for a pause. Like many famous people, like Elon Musk and Steve Wozniak and others, they said that okay, we call on all labs to immediately pause for at least 6 months in the training of AI systems more powerful than GPT-4. And they were like worried about the short term and long term um, you know negative sides of AI. And the pace is pretty fast, so they were worried about it, and they uh, published this open letter, and around 33,000 people signed it. But at that time, when I read the paper, it was like, okay, this is impossible. So the AI is like a flood coming with a lot of, tension and pressure, and standing against it with an open letter, it seemed like a joke, to be honest. And then after 6 months, I read this article, and so they talk with the CEO of Future of Life Institute, which is Max Tegmark. He's an interesting person. He's a professor at MIT, and he also has an interesting book, Life 3, version 3, or something like that. And he talks about the future of humanity, technology, and so on. So somebody from MIT Technology Review talked to him and asked him, okay, what has been done so far during these past 6 months? And in a nutshell, he said nothing special happened. So all of the tech companies, they continued just moving forward with their AI technologies, models, and everything. And nobody really cared about it. However, there was like a forum about AI, which it was in the US, and they discussed it here in this article. You can get more information about it. An inside look at Congress's first AI regulation. Oops. So it was like a forum that they discussed many different themes related to AI. However, a lot of CEOs that were here, they tried to focus more on the bright side of the AI, and they said, okay, there are some negative points, but okay, let's focus more on the bright side. And there was a tension in the forum as I was reading this article. But going back to the letter, apparently, it says that most of the AI leaders, like Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, Demis Hassabis, the Google guy, and Microsoft guy, and everyone, they're concerned themselves about the dangers of AI, but they can't pause alone. Like if they pause, that means a disaster for their business, because the others might make better AI, and they cannot compete with them anymore. So they just get out competed. But anyway, and another interesting thing is about Elon Musk. So he was one of the ones that signed this open letter. And now he is making a new AI company called X.AI. So he was one of the ones that said, okay, we should stop it. But then he started this company. It's very weird. And then Tegmark at some point says that, okay, he can sense that those CEOs are worried about AI. But I mean, it's better not to trust your sense, tag mark, because I think in the end, most of them, they think about money and being the first one. And, there's this challenge between China and the West. And they're like competing one another. There's also another aspect of these harms by the AI, and it's that some of these harms are short term and some of them are long term. So we should pay attention to both of them. Like currently, some models have some sort of bias against minorities or people of different colors. But in long term, there are also some other harms that the AI intelligence surpasses the human, intelligence. So it's something long term that they start to control us and so on. But there is also this kind of short term problems that they're causing right now, and we have to take care of them as well. And he says that both of them are very important. And he also mentions that 3 mistakes we should avoid now, according to him, is that letting the tech companies writing the legislations. So we should not let the companies do that, because if we let them do that, they just write the legislations based on their own profit. And I think it's where the governments should step in. The second mistake that we should avoid is turning this into a geopolitical contest on the West versus China. So I think this is already a contest, but it's better to avoid it. I think it's inevitable. I mean, USA and China, they're always competing each other, and I think this is inevitable. I wish we could do this, but I don't see that coming. And the third one is that focusing only on existential threats or only on current events. We have to realize they're all part of the same threat of human disempowerment. We all have to unite against these threats. Yeah, I totally agree with this one. I think both sides of these negative things coming out of AI is important. Both long-term and short-term should be considered. But of course, the current things that are happening has a higher priority. The other day I was reading on the BBC that they're using the real images of children to make child pornography, and that's really crazy. But anyway, then later on, it's not about the letter, but it's about the new things that happened in deep learning and AI, which is not very important. But it was interesting for me to read this article and understand that nothing has really happened during the past 6 months. And the first time I read the letter, I found it kind of hilarious, because I knew that no one's going to listen to them. And it's like a new paradigm shift, and it's inevitable. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this short discussion. I will try to make more videos like this. Let me know what you think, and let me know what is your opinion. I would be more than happy to read your comments. Thank you.